If we remember in the gospel for today, Jesus tells his apostles after they are fighting amongst themselves over who is the greatest, "If anyone wishes to be first, he shall be the last of all and the servant of all." This line's great for me because many times I don't want to be the first, so I think, oh, great, I'm safe. But it's not that easy. It's one of those things that when I read this, I was thinking about minority. And it's very easy to romanticize this. Thinking about, serving others, humbling ourselves, thinking of, Francis serving the lepers, he's the halo around his head, the statue, out there, Francis embracing the cross. But that's not really what I think it looks like. Oftentimes it's not that easy to be the last of all and the servant of all. We've had two great feasts this week, the feast of the cross, the exaltation of the cross, and then the stigmata of Francis. And I was thinking about the cost of discipleship reading this. And, that there is a cost to it. Jesus said, if you wish to be my disciple, take up your cross and follow me. When I say I want to be his disciple, and he says, well, here's your cross, you wear it every day. But in that cross, there's glory too, as we know. Jesus, he didn't necessarily want the cross on Holy Thursday. Remember in the garden, he said, let this cup pass from me. And he knew what was going to come on Sunday. But there's a trust that we need, a trust that tells us that there's something beyond that trial of the cross, that trial of doing the things we don't necessarily want to do, of trying to learn how to humble ourselves so that we're willing to be the last and a servant of all. And I was thinking about that, of course, in my own life, and I read in the Constitutions before that it was true love of Christ that transformed the lover into the image of his beloved. As I sat there and thought about it, looking at the cross there on the wall, I thought that's who I'm called to be transformed into. I had to ask myself, well, not just am I willing to be transformed, but am I willing to do it no matter what it costs?